नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू रेडियो जिंदगी। मैं हूं कुलराज and this is the time when we present a special show with one and only Dr. Saket Bhatia. And as you all know that every Tuesday this show is presented for all our amazing listeners and viewers. And thank you so much for joining us on Facebook. You're tuned to America's #1 South Asian radio network. मैं हूं आपका रेडियो गुरु कुलराज. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. 5:40 a.m. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and 96.7 FM in Edison and surrounding areas, and 1310 a.m. in Parsippany, New Jersey. And of course, our guest every Tuesday at 3 o'clock is Dr. Saket Bhatia. Let me give you a little overview about Dr. Saket Bhatia. कि उनकी qualification, की knowledge, उनका experience, 25 years of experience. Of course, he's a senior board member at the International Association of Vedic Astrology and Numerology. 25 years is a long time. And of course, Dr. Saket Bhatia is with us now. And this show is presented every Tuesday between the hours of 3 and 4. Dr. Saket Bhatia has a PhD in astrology and is a certified professional numerologist. So, folks, all these qualities can make your life easier. And during the show, anytime you want to talk to him, this is no obligation. You can talk to him absolutely. Ask one question: date of birth, time of birth, place, and your name, and one question. And after the show, you can reach him at 408-639-5300. His website is saketbhatia.com. Email is info@saketbhatia.com. And in the studio, if you want to reach him, 732-668-3726. I repeat, 732-668-3726. And let's welcome Dr. Saket Bhatia on Radio Zindagi Tri-State. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Kulraj, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And of course, the weather is beautiful. Everybody's enjoying. And of course, you always come and आप लोगों की मुश्किलें आसान करते हैं. और आज तो बहुत ही interesting बातचीत होने वाली है. Of course, because the way the economy is, the way the job market is, the way everybody is little, is like a touch and go type of situation. As so आज उन सब चीजों के बारे में discussion about career, job, and growth. So tell us, Dr. Saket Bhatia, and I think you meet so many people, so many individuals, so many people, come and take advice from you, and your knowledge and your experience can change their life, the way they think and the way they want to move on.
It's good to be here. Welcome to all the listeners. It's again uh, a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. हमें अच्छा लगता है when we come on this show, we get a chance to explain astrology, numerology, vastu. लोगों को कहते हैं कि if there is a problem, astrology has a solution. No matter what problem is, how big it is, how small it is, astrology can solve it. It can give you a good guidance. हमेशा
Mm-hmm.
होता है. So today's topic is essentially focused only on career, job. देखिए, we know the Federal Reserve said I'm going to cut interest rate. But question is, will that lead to soft recession? Will it lead to slowdown in economy? Will things pick up? वो तो बात की बात है. But अब देखते हैं कि why so many people are losing their job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unusually large number of people getting laid off. And we are here in Silicon Valley. And I also heard that places like New Jersey, people are losing their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I guess question is why can astrology predict job loss? ये एक interesting question है. The answer is astrology is used to predict many aspects in human life. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
बिल्कुल.
we can predict job change with certainty. We can predict marriage, birth, death, health issues. So something like job loss, it can absolutely do. In fact, astrology will tell you, it will highlight the periods when there is potential challenges in your life, when there is progress to be made, when you should start a business. It is all based on transit of the planets. For example, Shani, जो Saturn है ना, when that planet is transiting your 10th house, which is your house of career, he's going to
Mm-hmm.
give you delays and challenges. Saturn remains in one sign for 2.5 years. The closer he gets to the middle of that sign or wherever your ascendant degree is, he's going to cause more stress. You hear many people saying, it's been a horrible month for me. I've just been working, 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 correct?
Yeah, so the 2.5 years period is the period of Saturn.
Yes, and Saturn is a planet of discipline.
Mm-hmm.
He makes you work hard, but he gives you in return. With
Mm-hmm.
Saturn, there is no excuse. You cannot say, I'm going to work less and I'm going to be rewarded. It doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm.
Saturn makes sure that you will get what you worked for. You will only get what you rightfully deserve. So those 2.5 years will be struggle. It will be hard work for you. Not full 2.5, but big part of it, right? Now, on the other hand, if the dasha is looking very good, then you will have good career stability. So when we look at job loss, we have to focus on the 10th house. We
Mm-hmm.
must look at the planet looking at the 10th house, the 10th
Okay.
house lord, the aspects on them, and the transit of the planet. They will then tell us whether you will have a job loss, whether you will have a job change, or you will even have a job promotion. It's a definitive factor. It is extremely accurate. And that's why I tell people if you are unstable in your job, you're nervous, come meet us, talk to us. We can guide you and tell you what is coming your way. It makes sense?
Absolutely.
It is important to know you don't want to be stuck later saying, I lost my job. No, you should know in advance that there is a possibility that you might lose your job, so at least go find a better one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what astrology will do when it comes to that job search part. We can tell you if you're going to lose it or not. It's very accurate.
Means by seeing your chart, by reading your chart and seeing all the planets and their positions, you can predict in astrology about the job loss, or you're going to change your job, or you're going to get the new job, or what dasha you're going through.
All of that plays an importance. So I guess that is how astrology can predict job loss. But you know, are we seeing any pattern? Do we see a pattern when people lose their job? That's another question, right? People ask us
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we see many patterns. So if you get 100 people who have lost their job, or 100 people who have been promoted, or 100 people who have started their business, and we study these charts, we will see correlation between each of them. Did you know that? All those 100 people who lost their job will be related in one form or the other.
Mm-hmm.
All those people who got promoted will be related. So, what are the factors? The important factor is dasha. किसकी दशा चल रही है? Second, transit. Third, house and lord. Fourth, कौन से योग चल रहे हैं? Fifth, is there any eclipse? So let's go over each of these, huh?
Mm-hmm.
First, dasha. Astrology के हिसाब से everything is dependent on your birth chart. What is dasha? Dasha means which planet is acting strong at that particular time in your chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told last time, dasha is like a play. All these planets are on a stage, and जिसकी दशा चल रही है वो dominant हो जाता है, correct? That planet is becoming very strong. That planet is acting in your kundli. Now, दशा तो चल रही है. So let's understand कि transit ये जो planetary period है इसमें क्या है? Any major period is called Mahadasha, and the sub period is called Antardasha. Correct?
Yeah.
अगर शनि की दशा या अंतरदशा चल रही है, then you're going to have some stress. If Saturn is bad in your kundali or he is placed in a bad house, he will bring delays, obstacles, or even loss in career. So
Mm-hmm.
first thing we do, we study. शनि की दशा तो नहीं चल रही. अगर चल रही है तो we know delay, obstacle, or loss in career. But it also means if you work hard, you can restructure your life. You can get another job. So first is Saturn Dasha. Next, we have to study Rahu Ketu Dasha.
Mm-hmm.
Rahu क्या होता है? Rahu is a head with no body. He wants everything. So he brings sudden and dramatic changes. When people quit their jobs, lose their jobs, start their own business, instability in career, it is all because of Rahu Dasha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ketu, on the other hand, is detachment. जब ये होता है, people start focusing less on their career. They start taking holidays, they start taking their work for granted. That's
Mm-hmm.
when they get laid off also. They get disconnected.
Yes, yes.
Rahu Dasha is unexpected changes. Ketu Dasha is disconnected from work. And Shani Dasha is just delay, obstacle, and loss in career. ये दशा हो गई. Now we will study transits. Transit means कौन सा planet आपके कुंडली में उस घर के ऊपर जा रहा है.
Mm-hmm.
If you're running Sati, which means Saturn moon के पास है, then it is unusually going to cause stress, instability in your career. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter what your kundali is. अगर साढ़े सती चल रहा है तो career issues will be there and it will create extreme pressure at work. अगर
And
यही
this
Saturn,
Sarsati is in, like, it comes after how many years in everybody's life?
so it comes after every 30 years in your life.
Okay.
Some people are born with साढ़े सती. Some people, but you will always see साढ़े सती in your life. दो बार तीन बार तो आप देख लोगे. It is
Mm-hmm.
going to change. You need to go back and see what you did in life when your career stalled, when you changed your career goals. Life में ऐसे कोई compelling event हुई है, and believe me, it will all be broken down to साढ़े सती.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
तो साढ़े सती जो होता है, that second Saturn Shani, when it goes over your 10th house, the house of career, then he's going to cause delay in work, delay, even job loss देता है. इसकी transit. Now assume आपकी साढ़े सती चल रही है, which is not good for career. Saturn is a bad planet. साथ में Saturn 10th house पे है and राहु या केतु की अंतर्दशा चल रही है, you will lose your job, right? You're not
Mm-hmm.
going to be able to save it. So this is one thing. Again, transit में अगर राहु केतु is on your 10th house, that will also cause problem.
Mm-hmm.
फिर हम हाउस लॉर्ड देखते हैं. हाउस लॉर्ड, the primary cause of career, whether good or bad, is 10th house and the lord. अगर 10th house आपका strong है और 10th house lord आपका strong है, then you will go through a lot of suffering, but your job will be intact, even
Mm-hmm.
after साढ़े सती and all that. But अगर 10th house weak है, 10th house lord weak है, and ये दशा चलती है, then problem होता है.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a manager leading a company, there are many people working for you, then we look at your 6th house. ये आपके सर्विस का घर है. ओके.
Mm-hmm.
अगर यहाँ पर बुरे प्लैनेट्स आ जाते हैं, then it leads to arguments with people at work. It also causes job instability.
Mm-hmm.
अगर 8th house somehow is associated with the 10th house, then unexpected loss आती है during this dasha.
Mm-hmm.
8th house is the house of destruction. And अगर 12वां घर का lord 10th house के साथ connected है, then not only will you lose a job, but you will also do significant expenses in life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, कभी कभी किसी का जॉब होता जाता है, then it's not good. They incur big losses also, right? They think we can do this, we can do that, but कुछ होता नहीं. योग भी देखना पड़ता है.
Mm-hmm.
अगर आपकी कुंडली में विपरीत राजयोग है, which is Lord of 6, 8 or 12 is sitting in the other houses 6, 8 or 12, तो इसका मतलब है विपरीत राजयोग. इसका मतलब आपका जॉब जाएगा, but after that you will have good position in your career. Some
Mm-hmm.
people lose their job, they start a business. Some lose their job, they get a better job, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is Viparit Rajयोग. When you can do better in life after losing your job, it is Viparit Rajयोग. फिर एक और चीज समझनी पड़ती है, कार्मिक डेट्स. कार्मिक डेट जो है, दे कॉज इंस्टेबिलिटी. आपके कर्म कैसे थे? They also cause instability in your job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And finally, eclipse. Eclipse means sun and moon sitting together. If you have eclipse in your 10th house, then it will be not considered very good. It will be a trigger for significant changes in your career.
Mm-hmm.
Job loss, sudden decision to change careers. This is eclipse. So we have to study these very carefully, understand कि ये क्या है, and remedies तो होती हैं. In order to mitigate these remedies, gemstones हैं, पूजा होती है, मंत्र होते हैं. Uh, we have to make the 10th house lot stronger. Remedies होनी चाहिए इनके लिए. So people need to understand they are not losing their job because it is an out of the blue thing. They're losing their job because economy is bad. Number one, they're losing their job because the planets are not in the right shape or form in their chart.
Mm-hmm.
If you're running a bad dasha, you're running dasha of a bad planet, अंतरदशा of bad planet, राहु केतु अच्छे नहीं है, तो जॉब जाने के चांस बहुत स्ट्रांग हैं. That's why we tell you, astrology can help you. An astrologer can see what is that planet that is causing this suffering. Come to us. We will analyze in detail and tell you what needs to be fixed. This is very important for you. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
आप
Absolutely.
ढूंढते रह
I totally agree with you, Dr. Saket Bhatia. And of course, folks, if you just joined us, welcome to the show. This is a regular feature every Tuesday. And if anytime you want to talk to Dr. Saket Bhatia, note the number down 732 668 3726. I repeat the number 732 668 3726. That's the number to call, and you can speak to him. You need your place of birth, time of birth, your name, and your one question. And you can ask him. And after the show, if you want to reach him, if you want to consult him with, for your job or for whatever you are doing at this stage, and you have some issues and you want some remedies, we'll talk about that. As Dr. Saket Bhatia just said, remedies like puja, gemstones, and other upayas to fix your situation so the impact of the negativity is less in your life. Dr. Saket Bhatti, I have seen a lot of people wearing different colors of stones. I don't know much, but I only know about Pukhraj where people wear. And could you just tell our viewers and listeners a little bit about stones, how you can tell them what to wear, uska wazan kitna hona chahiye, kaisa stone hona chahiye, and how can they benefit and how can they benefit? See, because everybody wants to see that they succeed in their job, whatever career they have, and sometimes it's not doing well, but I think with certain remedies, they can improve it.
You're absolutely correct. In astrology, gemstones harness the power of the planets. They balance or strengthen the good planets in your chart.
Hmm.
देखिए जो practice है, it is based on the idea that every planet emits a certain type of energy. We know that is true, right? Sun emits
Absolutely.
energy,
Hmm.
Jupiter emits energy, Mercury emits energy. We know they emit energy. Gemstones, पहली बात तो we have to understand कि gemstone होते क्यों हैं? These gemstones are able to absorb those energies, amplify them and transmit that energy. अगर आप बाहर खड़े रहोगे on the road, you're not going to be able to absorb any energy from Jupiter. You can't do that. नहीं होता.
Hmm.
Yellow sapphire, the frequency, it can absorb the frequency of Jupiter and it passes that on to you because in Vedic astrology, gemstone has a point where it touches your skin, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
That energy is amplified, it comes to you. This has been used by kings, it has been used by leaders, it is still being used by millions and billions of people on the planet.
Totally
हर
agree.
एक हर एक planet का एक gemstone होता है. So sun has ruby,
Hmm.
moon has pearl, Mars has red coral, Mercury has emerald, Jupiter is yellow sapphire,
Hmm.
Venus has diamond, Saturn is blue sapphire, Rahu is gomed, hesonite, and Ketu is cat's eyes. When you
I
wear a
have one.
gemstone, you
I have
have to
one
make,
question.
yes,
I
yes,
have one question about Gome. I've been one incident. Somebody told me about Gome that if the stone is not right and it is not worn at the right time with the right vidhi and puja, it can also create some negativity in your life.
absolutely. A stone has to be energized, it has to be treated. Only then it can be worn. An astrologer can do that. We tell you what is the right day, what is the right time that you have to wear, what is the right size, what is the right shape, which finger you have to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you wear a stone just so you can start the business and then take it off because that stone is not good for your health.
Mm-hmm.
Long term में वो अच्छा result नहीं देगा. So coming back to your question of Rahu, yes, wearing that can help. But if it is not energized, it's not going to solve purpose. It's not going to benefit you in any good way. Not at
Mm-hmm.
all. So you have to also understand that the gemstones, they balance the planet's energy. अगर आपकी कुंडली में अच्छा planet like Jupiter, Venus, Moon, Mercury, if they are weak, then you must wear their appropriate thing. अगर sun weak है, then wear a ruby. It will give you confidence, leadership, and vitality. If on
Dr.
the
Saket
other hand,
Bhatia, could you
yes,
tell our viewers and listeners some real example that somebody was not having a good business or good job, and he came to you and he was given to wear certain particular stone, and how things changed for him?
I'll give you an excellent example. An individual
Mm-hmm.
who was $44,000 in debt in 2011. He wanted to start his own company. We looked at his chart and we saw confidence, excellent. Mental stability, excellent. Rahu, excellent. But business sense, which is Mercury, was unusually weak in his chart. Unusually weak. Then we said, okay, Mercury is ruler of what? Mercury was ruling the seventh house, which is business, and ruling 10th house, which is fame and career. Mercury बहुत weak था इनका. We recommended he get a green emerald. And we said कि Mercury Dasha is coming in the next 6 months. Flash forward 13 years later, he runs a company of 17,000 employees. They make $880 million a year in revenue. He's still the CEO. They're trying to go public. We cannot name this individual, but if you Google up, you'll find out who he is. These are very classic examples. Other examples are people who are working as engineers in IT companies, and then they have this vision. I want to start a food business. I want to start a food kitchen. I want to start, food delivery. We look at their planets. Food is moon, no?
Mm-hmm.
Moon. They don't have that. They have the business sense, but they don't have that luck factor. The luck de diya उनको. Jupiter, moon de diya. Next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know is they've raised $8 million and they are doing a home delivery for restaurants, grocery. So
Wow.
these are typical examples how you can help people. Gemstones vibrate, take the vibrational energy, pass it on to you, activate it. And this is correct usage is important. The stone must be very pure. It must have good quality. Remember, astrology grade gemstones are not sold at most jewelers. Jewelers do not carry gemstones. They carry just jewels which you can wear as part of your going out in the evening. But you must get a good stone. Proper wearing, which finger you must wear, which pendant you can wear, what is the right size? Should it be in gold or should be silver? Should you wear it at morning or night? When can you remove it? We look at your birth chart, we look at these dashas, and we see what any possible side effect can be. Sometimes wearing a stone will, so Jupiter stone, if you wear, and he's aspecting you, first house, he'll make you put on some weight, na?
Yeah.
If you wear ruby, but if it goes unchecked, not only will you have confidence, you can have overconfidence. You can start getting brutal with people. You won't have much patience and you'll get angry. Rahu will make you very famous if it is your stone, but it can make you also get into the wrong thing. Why so many celebrities wear Rahu and they start doing drugs? Because Rahu takes you in that zone. So
Rahu.
once you reach there, we can say, let's stop. We don't need that anymore. Or let's use another stone. You cannot wear one stone all your life. You must wear it for limited time. Many people don't even know. Most gemstones are recommended to be worn only for 5 years. After that, it is time to get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
So, gemstones are very good. They bring peace, harmony, and success in your life. The
And plus,
effectiveness,
uh,
yes,
getting the stone from you can, of course, help them because the time, the place, when to wear, how to wear, and all those things, and of course the quality of the stone, and the size of the stone is so important. And I think it has to suit your, your stars. I think it's very, very important what you said just now. And Dr. Saket
I
Bhatia, if anybody wants to call right now, he's available 732-668-3726. I repeat, 732-668-3726. 732-668-3726 is the number to talk to Dr. Saket Bhatia live on Radio Zindagi. And let's take a call and let's welcome. You can call us again. I think the call got disconnected. 732-668-3726. 732-668-3726. And we are live with Dr. Saket Bhatia. And you can reach him after the show at 408-639-5300. The website is saketbhatia.com. And I want to send an email, info@saketbhatia.com. And I think today's topic is very, very interesting. The way the economy is, the way the things are, and where the job market is, and of course the impacts on different people, and how you can minimize the impact by, taking advice and help from Dr. Saket Bhatia, because he can really help you correct it. See, like we all go through different times, different dashas, different planets in life, and ups and downs. Sometimes, you do business and you don't succeed, but doesn't mean that आने वाला जो कल है वो आपके लिए बेहतर नहीं होगा. I think it's very, very important to listen to Dr. Saket Bhatia and consult him if you are planning anything in life and something is not working out right and you don't know what to do and whom to turn to. That is Dr. Saket Bhatia for you. You can call right now if you want to. 732-668-3726 is the number. Yes, Dr. Saket Bhatia.
So I was trying to close on gemstones by saying gemstones are a tool to harness planetary energies.
Mhm,
They aim to bring balance, peace, harmony, and success in your life. Their
mhm,
effectiveness will depend on proper selection, quality, and usage based on advice of a skilled astrologer.
mhm,
That is what I wanted to say. ये important होता है,
mhm.
you know.
And
Um,
how do planetary transits impact careers?
so what does transit mean? Transit means that planet, you were born in India, but you're living in America, right? तो
Mhm,
अब planets कहाँ बैठे हैं आपकी कुंडली में? Specifically to your कुंडली. That is called transit. So
mhm.
for example, right now, Saturn, the planet Saturn, is sitting on Aquarius. Whether it is my kundli or your kundli, Aquarius mein hai, correct?
Mhm.
In everybody's chart, he's on Aquarius. Now, if he is on Aquarius in somebody's seventh house, he's giving them stress in married life.
Let's take a
If
call. You
sure,
are live with Dr. Saket Bhatia. Please go ahead.
हाँ जी नमस्ते.
namaste.
नमस्ते. बेटे के बारे में पूछना चाहता हूँ. उसका नाम गोपाल है.
Okay.
उसका डेट ऑफ बर्थ June 13, 1938 है.
June 13th, 1938. One second.
No, June 13, 1998. June
98. Acha.
June
And time?
1998. And time is 10:59 p.m.
Okay. And place of birth?
USA.
Where?
यूएसए में कहाँ पर वो बॉर्न हुए, किस जगह,
कौन हुआ है?
कहाँ पर?
कौन सी सिटी में?
हाँ जी न्यूयॉर्क सिटी में.
न्यूयॉर्क.
Okay. And what is the question?
Is my question in ये डॉक्टर साहब पहले आपसे बात हुई थी. जिद बहुत करता है, कोई बात मानता नहीं है, तो इसको यूरिन का यूट्रोप्लास्टी का प्रॉब्लम है.
He has health issue ना. Mercury दिख रहा है जो 6th house में है. तो एक सेकंड, अब इनकी दशा भी राहु की चल रही है. एंड राहु जो है ही इज 7, 8, 9. ओके. तो क्या क्वेश्चन है आपका?
ये डॉक्टर साहब जिद बहुत करता है, कोई बात मानता नहीं है. ऐसे में ये सर्जरी करने के लिए भी नहीं मान रहा, किसी बात के ऊपर मानता नहीं है. तो सद्बुद्धि नहीं होगी तो कैसे कोई काम होगा?
अभी राहु की दशा चल रही है वीनस के साथ, तो सर्जरी करा लो, बेटर है।
तो ये कब तक दशा रहेगी, कब तक ये यानी इसका दिमाग या इसका ये सद्बुद्धि मिलेगी इसको?
ये चलता रहेगा टिल 2028 जून।
28 जून तक चलेगा ये?
या
या
ये 28 जून तक चलेगा। देखिए, शनि जो है वो 6th हाउस को देख रहा है। 6th हाउस में मर्क्यूरी बैठा है, तो दैट इज कंसिडर्ड बीमारी है। जो भी है उसको फिक्स करो, जितना जल्दी फिक्स करोगे बेटर है आपके लिए।
नहीं, हम तो कह रहे हैं कि सर्जरी करो, लेकिन ये नहीं मानता, डरता है सर्जरी करने से।
क्यों डर रहे हैं? जब चार्ट ठीक है तो डरने का क्या है? एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन, देयर विल बी नो इशू।
और सर्जरी का जो सर्जन है वो कहते हैं 70% गारंटी और कैथेटर लगाना पड़ेगा 3 महीने के लिए, और ये मानता नहीं उस शर्त को।
70% वो कह रहे हैं, हम तो कह रहे हैं एस्ट्रोलॉजी में देयर इज एवरीथिंग विल गो फाइन। आप सर्जरी कराइए तो सही, बट ट्राई डूइंग सर्जरी, ट्राई डूइंग
लेकिन हम
सर्जरी।
बता सकते हैं इसको सद्बुद्धि आ जाए, इसका दिमाग ठीक हो।
तो आप ऑफलाइन फोन करें तो पूरे डिटेल में चार्ट स्टडी करते हैं।
आप
हम
उनको
क्या
फोन
करते
कर
हैं,
ले,
जब जब आप
फोर
हमें
जीरो
कॉल करते
एट
हैं, हम 1 घंटा आपकी चार्ट पढ़ते हैं पूरा। वी वांट टू स्टडी बिफोर यू कॉल अस कि एग्जैक्टली क्या हो रहा है हेल्थ में, फिर आपको सोल्यूशन देते हैं, बट उसको टाइम जाता है। आप ऑफलाइन कॉल तो कीजिए।
हाँ जी, मैं समझ गया, ठीक है।
4086395300।
ओके डॉक्टर साहब, थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओके,
थैंक यू जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू। होप एवरीथिंग वर्क्स आउट जी। दोस्तों, आप सुन रहे हैं रेडियो जिंदगी, मेरे साथ हैं डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया। ऑफ कोर्स he is a PhD in astrology and a certified professional numerologist and a senior board member at the International Association of Vedic Astrology and Numerology, and 25 years of experience. And of course, he's here with us, and we are talking about jobs and other situations and people losing jobs, career, and and uski upai. And anytime you have any question, और यहाँ फिर इसके अलावा कोई सवाल हो आपका and you want to speak to him, there's a great opportunity, and he's available. He's doing our community service, helping people out and making sure that anybody who can use his knowledge, his experience, his expertise to guide you in the right direction. The phone number to reach him right now in the studios of Radio Zindagi is 732 668 3726 732 668-3726, and you can reach him after the show at 408-639-5300. Dr. Saket Bhatia, yes.
I am telling people, why delay? Why delay last minute and take an appointment? Do it before. It is only better for you. Why do you want to go through suffering for years and years or months? अगर आपको कोई पहले ही कह देता है कि there is a chance you will lose your job in 6 months, you will start
Mhm.
looking for your career prospects now. If
Absolutely.
somebody tells you your career is not in IT, but your career is in real estate property, start focusing on that. At least understand what you want to do ना, डायरेक्शन क्या लेनी है लाइफ। तो आपने क्वेश्चन एक पूछा था, प्लैनेटरी ट्रांजिट्स।
हाँ
आई
जी।
वाज एक्सप्लेनिंग ट्रांजिट क्या था, कि हाउ दैट planet is sitting on what part of your chart. But this is a show on career, right? So we will focus on 10th house.
Mhm.
Different planets such as Saturn, Jupiter will cause impact on career. अभी शनि तो हमको पता है, he is not a very good planet, right? He gives you difficulty, he gives you suffering. तो जब शनि 10th हाउस के ऊपर आता है, he will bring delay, obstacles. Do you agree? We know that.
Yes.
साढ़े सती में और भी प्रॉब्लम है। Now let's assume Jupiter transit कर रहा है आपके 10th हाउस पे। 10th house is house of career and 11th house is gains. Jupiter is a good planet, right? By nature. Venus is a good planet. अगर Jupiter transit कर रहा है, he will bring growth, career opportunities, promotions, expansion in life. पॉजिटिव करियर मिल सकता है, यू विल बी रिलीव्ड। 1 साल का जो ट्रांजिट है, he'll give you wisdom, support, everything you need to jump through that life. जितने साइंटिस्ट नहीं होते who do research in universities, जब ब्रेक थ्रू होता है, दैट इज इन जुपिटर दशा.
Okay.
जुपिटर की दशा आई, नाउ दे कैन सिट बैक एंड से ओके, हमारा काम हो गया, वी आर फाइनली हैप्पी. It will increase your job satisfaction. See, there is a combined balancing effect. Saturn wants hard work. Jupiter will create success in that hard work. Saturn will push you to reevaluate your career and change. Jupiter will give you a vision and opportunities so you can make that career shift beneficial for you. How wonderful this is. You're working hard in life with Saturn and Jupiter gives you the benefits. ये सारा इंटररिलेटेड है एक दूसरे के साथ. ऑब्वियसली राहु केतु भी आता है. आई ऑलरेडी सेड राहु विल ब्रिंग सडन शिफ्ट इन योर 10th हाउस, unconventional opportunities, break in your career, ambition, obsession, power, all this will come when Rahu Dasha comes. You want to climb up the ladder, you want a promotion, you're not happy, you will try looking for other opportunities. Sudden promotions, Rahu. And Ketu आपको कहा था, detachment, right? Unexpected job loss, too much expenses. You'll be pushed to a point where you are not happy. You've lost focus on your job. So Ketu जब दशा आती है, people look for inner growth, not career growth, but inner growth. What have I accomplished as a person? What have I learned? Ketu reduces how much money you want to make through your career, and it makes you focus on just your internal happiness. मैं कितना खुश हूँ. So, agar you're going through any of these, where you are getting now scared, you may lose your job, that is Rahu. You're detached from your career, that is Ketu. You're very content in your career, that is Venus. You're thinking of expanding and doing something on the side, that is Mercury. You're wise and saying, I know what is coming my way, I'll be fine, that is Jupiter. If you're blowing up and getting angry at people every day, that is Sun. And if you're adapting to anything that is happening, that is Moon. ये सारे transits होते हैं, ये सारे दशा होती हैं. So understand which dasha is coming, which transit is happening. This is how your career is being impacted today.
Folks are tuned to
Raj,
Radio Zindagi.
economy is bad, but not everybody is losing their job, right?
Yeah, see, that was another thing I wanted to ask you. Some people are doing fine. They're hunky-dory. They're good. The job is good. The money is good. They're happy. Everything is working out for them. It means
Correct.
they have good position of planets.
No, it just means in transit, the planet is good today, but you don't know how that transit will be tomorrow.
Oh.
Everything might look very good for them today, but जब transit की दशा आएगी दूसरे planet की, they might lose their job when everybody else is getting promotions. Correct?
Absolutely.
So don't focus on today. In astrology, we look at today and we look at 6 months and 1 year down the line. We have to do that. That is what our guidance is. Okay. So remember, it is all a matter of transits. अभी next factor तो हमने start भी नहीं किया, which is dasha. I want to go through every planet's dasha with you. So I can explain to you कि इसकी दशा कितनी अच्छी या बुरी रहती है आपके करियर में.
Okay.
We can do that. Let's say आपकी दशा चल रही है. Dasha means that planet is very active in your kundali. That is called Mahadasha. उस दशा के अंदर एक और planet आ सकता है. That is called Antardasha.
Antardasha. Okay.
So Antardasha and Dasha will impact your life. Now, depending if these two planets are friendly, Dasha will go good. If these two planets don't like each other, Dasha will be bad. If these planets are placed 12 or 8 houses or 6 houses away, Dasha will not be the best. If they are placed 4, 7, 5, 9, 10 houses away, Dasha will be better. So, two friendly planets which are placed 10 houses away, and each planet is very strong, and Jupiter is transiting in your career, I will tell you go. Apply for a job, apply for promotion, you will get it. Guaranteed you will get it. On the other hand, if you're running Moon Shani Dasha, साढ़े सती भी चल रहा है और Saturn 10th हाउस के ऊपर ट्रांजिट कर रहा है, केतु देख रहे हैं, your chances of losing your job are unusually high. Unusually high, no matter what. कभी कभी अच्छे लोग भी उनका डिविजन एक्स हो जाता है, राइट? You just all of a sudden lose everything. So let's see how Dasha Antardasha works. अगर शनि की अंतर्दशा या दशा चल रही है, he will cause delay in career, especially when he is combined with another bad planet. You need to be patient during this time. Not only will Shani give you loss of job, he can also cause demotion.
Mhm.
कभी कभी लोग डिमोट हो जाते हैं, it is because of Shani Dasha. Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha will bring unpredictable changes in career, job switch. कभी कभी जॉब में बोलेंगे you should do this role which you've never done before. Scandals involving people's career is dealing with Rahu Mahadasha. Rahu will also make you take risky decisions in life. It may even impact sudden career setbacks. केतु हमने कहा था you'll be disconnected from work, right? अब मार्स की बात करते हैं. What is Mars? Mars is the planet of aggression and conflicts. जब मार्स की दशा चलती है ना, तो people tend to get more aggressive with colleagues, superiors, and people that work for them. This can also result in loss of job.
Mhm.
Mars is an impulsive planet. He doesn't like to think. He just likes to act.
Mhm.
तो instability जो होती है, कभी कभी आपने ये डिसीजन लिया क्यों when you shouldn't have and you wonder why. Go back, check. आपकी मार्स दशा चल रही है, right?
Totally agree.
Yeah. If a company is forced to make a decision, should we release this product today or should we wait 6 months? There's a lot of thinking, but ultimately it comes down to gut. What do we do? That is when Mars comes in and says, I don't have time to dispute that. We just have to take action and get done with it. Okay.
Mhm.
Sun की दशा देखते हैं. Sun is confidence and ego, right? अगर आप इसको positively लो, you will have authority in people, you will get promotion, it will be good from you. But if you let that authority become ego, now you will start clashing with everybody at work. हमने देखा है सन अंतरदशा या दशा में people even lose their job and it results in fall of power.
Mhm.
Make sure your sun is not afflicted. It will get difficulty for you in gaining recognition at work.
Mhm.
So कभी कभी डबल मेलेफिक होता है जब दो बुरे प्लैनेट्स होते हैं या पीरियड ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आ जाता है. बी वेरी केयरफुल ऑफ दिस. मून दशा इज अ वेरी नाइस दशा. ये सारे अच्छी दशा है.
Mhm.
इमोशनल स्टेबिलिटी, हैप्पीनेस एट करियर. मून विल ब्रिंग यू लॉट्स ऑफ पॉजिटिव डिसीजन मेकिंग. इट विल
Mhm.
इम्पैक्ट योर करियर ग्रोथ. लेकिन रिमेंबर, इफ मून इज वीक और अफ्लिक्टेड, all this will come, but at the cost of you being extra moody.
Oh.
बहुत ज्यादा moody हो जाओगे. आएगा सब. It cannot stop. Moon will also give you popularity, fame in its dasha, especially if you are in astrology, public relations, healthcare, hospitality. Moon dasha is very good for you. Very good for you. Venus dasha will bring luxuries in your life, financial prosperity, career success, opportunities. If you're in places like you, Kulraj, who are RJs, film, art, fashion, entertainment, luxury, good time for you. अगर मर्क्यूरी की दशा चल रही है, then communication skills will even go better. Your business
Mhm.
sense will start getting better. This is the time when you will start traveling. You will use technology and speech to your benefit. ये networking का भी time होता है. मैंने last time कहा था, if you want to grow in life, you must network with people, right? You must meet more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Meet
Because,
with important people.
yes, it starts with meeting people. Then you have to define who's important to you, na?
That's right. That's right. Mhm.
You are the only person who can define what is important, who is important. एंड लाइफ में हर एक आदमी से आप कुछ ना कुछ तो सीखते हो.
Mhm.
यू एग्री? वेदर यू लाइक इट और नॉट, somebody will teach you something and you will teach some other people something, ना?
So true.
Always. So जुपिटर तो ऑब्वियसली एक्सपेंशन की दशा है. जब जुपिटर दशा आती है, हम बोलते हैं जितना कर सकते हो करो. इट्स वेरी गुड फॉर योर करियर. इफ
Mhm.
यू आर इन द फील्ड ऑफ एजुकेशन, लॉ, astrology, spirituality, counseling, guidance, do it very good for you. So we have to combine. अगर अच्छे अच्छे दशा चल रही है, अच्छी अंतर्दशा, life will be great. कभी कभी क्या होता है, you have a good planet and a bad planet. When that happens, then you might have some positive and some negative results, some mixed results. Imagine you're running Moon Mercury Dasha. Moon happens to be adaptability. Moon happens to be fame. Mercury happens to be business, communication. So go try doing something where you speak. You'll become famous, correct?
Yep.
ये दशा होती है. Start a business of speaking. Try doing something along those lines. ये important है to understand, and also what those planets represent in your kundali. If Mercury represents 11th and second house, which is gains and money, or sorry, 11th and 8th, which is break in your career and gains, then try
Mhm.
quitting your job. So everything in your life is really based on planets. The magnitude is based on the strength of the planet. You can try to fight it, but you're not going to win. Learn
Yep.
to adapt, learn to accept. And for
Mhm.
God's sakes, जो strong planets हैं, उन्हें रहने दीजिए. जो अच्छे planets weak हैं, उन्हें strong कीजिए. और जो बुरे planets strong हैं, उन्हें weak कीजिए.
Mhm.
It's the same. If you have some health condition, you focus on that to improve it. If you have some friends who are not benefiting you, you should not keep good company with them. Same with planets. Gemstone, mantra, puja, जो करना है कीजिए. But improve your life. Life is short. You only get one shot at it.
That's so true.
Learn to live your full potential. You can only live your true potential when you are aware of what your potential is.
This is so
You
important. Such an important line you said, what your potential is.
correct. What is your true potential? You don't know that yet. Come talk to somebody who can guide you and tell you this is what you're supposed to do. This is your strength. And it will give you that reinforcing courage जो आपको चाहिए. Yes, हम ये life में कर सकते हैं. I also want to make a difference. I want to touch people's life. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to be famous. I want to be a role model for other people. All this takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of effort. And believe me, अगर आपकी कुंडली में लिखा है, तो जरूर होगा. But first, you must know कि आने वाला है और कब आएगा.
आने वाला है,
Then you
तैयारी
plan
कर लो.
accordingly.
And I
आने
think
वाला
it's
है,
very
तैयारी कर लो.
Mm.
Yes,
I
you
think
must.
planning nahi hogi to nothing will happen. And I think from Radio Guru, I'll become voice guru now.
We
Voice
need to
guru,
get you. We need to get you back there then.
I think with Dr. Saket Bhatia's help, new heights. And of course, wherever you're watching the show, share and like with your family and friends. Anytime, anybody you know who needs help. I know, एक तो help होती है कि भाई आपको कोई शारीरिक problem, you have some health issues and you need to go to a doctor. But when your career, your life, your job, your family surroundings, your marriage, or you are not finding a soulmate and things are not working out, there's something not right, and you don't know, you can't pinpoint why these things are happening. One answer, Dr. Saket Bhatia, call him 408-639-5300. That is 408-639-5300. Or visit saketbhatia.com. That is saketbhatia.com. info@saketbhatia.com. Please tell us how you like our show, how you like Dr. Saket Bhatia guiding you, helping you, and helping all of you, helping the community, advising you. And at the behalf of Radio Zindagi, the whole team of Radio Zindagi, we want to thank you so much, Dr. Saket Bhatia, for taking time out and talking to all the listeners of Radio Zindagi right here in the Tri-State, and looking forward to seeing you again next Tuesday right here at 3 o'clock. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kulraj. Have a good one. To all the listeners, see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.